night we brought the children by to visit their grandpa, and it's plain to see they're truly part of him. And while we were there, their grandma took out some old photographs. Man, he sure looked a lot like me back then. I'm seeing my father in me. I guess that's how it's meant to be. And I find more and more like him each day. I notice I walk the way he walks. I notice I talk the way he talks. I'm starting to see my father in me. And today I took my wife for a walk down that old dirt road where my daddy took my mom so many times. And we found the time to mention things we never had before, and we shared some thoughts about the family line. Yeah, I'm seeing my father in me. I guess that's how it's meant to be. And I find more and more like him each day. I notice I walk the way he walks. I notice I talk the way he talks. I'm starting to see my father in me. And now looking back, I can recall the times we disagreed, when I could not take hold of his old-fashioned ways. And the more I tried to prove him wrong, the more I proved him right. Now I know why he still stood by me when I went through that stage. I'm seeing my father in me. Yes, that's how it's meant to be. And I find more and more like him each day. I notice I walk the way he walks. I notice I talk the way he talks. I'm starting to see my father in me. And I'm happy to see my father in me. Back when we made our plans to tie the knot, my friends, they all laughed at me a lot. They slapped my back and told me how they thought I was insane. They said, son, you're too young to wear that ball and chain. But love don't feel like a ball and chain to me. When I'm close to you, my heart feels wild and free. If you are my jailer, darling, throw away the key. Love don't feel like a ball and chain to me. Love don't feel like a ball and chain. It don't feel like a ball and chain. Love don't feel like a ball and chain to me. Well, I still see my single friends from time to time, and they ask me how it feels to walk the line. Well, I tell them it feels better than I ever dreamed it would, and I would not trade places with them, even if I could. No, love don't feel like a ball and chain to me. When I'm close to you, my heart feels wild and heart feels wild and free. If you are my jailer, darling, throw away the key. Love don't feel like a ball and chain to me. Love don't feel like a ball and chain to me. Love don't feel like a ball and chain to me. Love don't feel like a ball and chain to me. Love don't feel like a ball and chain to me. Love don't feel like a ball and chain to me. Love don't feel like a ball and chain to me. Love don't feel like a ball and chain to me. Love don't feel like a ball and chain to me. Well, the guys that I work with, they work real hard and they like to have a good time. At the end of the day, it's their time to play and they like to go and unwind. Well, they make a lot of jokes and they laugh and they poke fun at me 'cause I don't stay long. And they can't understand why a married man is in a hurry to ever go home. I just tell them that all the fun that I'm never gonna need, I got her waiting at home for me. Yeah, she likes to dance and she loves romance and she throws a great party. No, there never any dull minutes around here, something always a going on. All the fun that a man could want, I got waiting for me at home. I used to be a fool and a sucker for a high time, anytime, night or day. I had a round-the-clock smile, just call me and I would be readily on my way. But to tell you the truth, I was lonesome and blue, praying for a little light in my life. And then a miracle came and everything changed, and I made that little woman my wife. Let me tell you that all the fun that I'm never gonna need, I got her waiting at home for me. Yeah, she likes to dance and she loves romance and she throws a great party. No, there never any dull minutes around here, something always a going on. All the fun that a man could want, I got waiting for me at home. We got two little kids calling me daddy, running all over the house. And when they finally go to sleep, their mama and me cuddle and we snuggle and we party on the couch. Yeah, I got all the fun that a man could want waiting at home for me. Yeah, she likes to dance and she loves romance and she throws a great party. No, there's never any dull minutes around here, something always a going on. All the fun that a man could want, I got waiting for me at home. I said now all the fun that a man could want, I got waiting for me at home. Right at home. I got all the fun that a man could want. All the fun that a man could want. Takes a whole lot of liquor to like her, that's why I drink all the time. Takes a whole lot of liquor to like her, but when I'm liquored up I like her just fine. wants to tell me where to go, tell me what to do, tell me what to eat and how loud I can chew. She even wants to tell me what thoughts I ought to think. It used to drive me crazy till it drove me to drink. It takes a whole lot of liquor to like her. That's why I drink all the time. It takes a whole lot of liquor to like her, but when I'm liquored up I like her just fine. Well, she's such a pretty thing, you think she's heaven sent, but she's a quarrelsome kind. She likes an argument. She can scream all day, she can scream all night. I just sit there smiling, high as a kite. It takes a whole lot of liquor to like her. That's why I drink all the time. It takes a whole lot of liquor to like her, but when I'm liquored up I like her just fine. A drinking buddy of mine, he married this girl. Now he thinks that she's the meanest woman in the world. I saw her pretty picture and I said, you're poking fun. But then the day I met her I said, pour me one. Takes a whole lot of liquor to like her. That's why I drink all the time. It takes a whole lot of liquor to like her, but when I'm liquored up I like her just fine. Now you may look down your nose at me and think that I'm a sorry old S.O.v., but the only way I'm giving up my drinking glass, if I can find a better way to get her off my back. It takes a whole lot of liquor to like her. That's why I drink all the time. It takes a whole lot of liquor to like her, but when I'm liquored up I like her just fine. Well, a little brown jug up to my lips, you're saving our love with every sip. It takes a whole lot of liquor to like her. That's why I drink all the time. It takes a whole lot of liquor to like her, but when I'm liquored up I like her just fine. Well, every time when I get sober, she drives me out of my mind. It takes a whole lot of liquor to like her, but when I'm liquored up I like her just fine. Yeah, when I'm liquored up I like her just fine. When I'm liquored up I like her just fine. Daddy's come around to mama's way of thinking. No more staying out all night of drinking. Well, everything's better on the home front now. They're meeting in the middle, working it out. He finally figured out he's got something worth keeping. Yeah, the daddy's come around to mama's way of thinking. Daddy used to go out every night with his friends, and mama stayed home taking care of the kids. Daddy didn't mind the way it was arranged. To his way of thinking, it didn't seem strange. Then one night mama met him at the door, 'cause the key in his hand didn't work anymore. Mama said more than the locks have changed. There's a new set of rules to this old game. Yeah, the daddy's come around to mama's way of thinking. No more staying out all night of drinking. Everything's better on the home front now. The meeting in the middle, working it out. Finally figured out he's got something worth keeping. Yeah, the daddy's come around to mama's way of thinking. So early this morning, Mama said to him, you just might get to be a daddy again. Yeah, daddy's come around, Mama's way of thinking. No more staying out all night of drinking. Everything's better on the home front now. The meeting in the middle, working it out. He finally figured out he's got something worth keeping. Yeah, the daddy's come around, Mama's way of thinking. Everything's better on the home front now. They're meeting in the middle, working it out. He finally figured out he's got something worth keeping. Yeah, the daddy's come around, Mama's way of thinking. Yeah, daddy's come around, Mama's way of thinking. Yeah, daddy's come around, Mama's way of thinking. Used to love to walk behind my daddy as he plowed our garden every spring. My little bare feet in the dirt would make me happy as we talked about what harvest time would bring. He'd say, son, this whole world is like a garden, and what you sow you're surely gonna reap. Where bitter seeds are planted, hearts will harden, but a caring hand will make the heart sweet. And he was so in love for the family. He was so in love, he took a little extra time, looking forward to a bountiful harvest, like a good father does. He was so in love. I used to love to sit and watch my mama working with her needle and her thread. So patiently she'd listen to our problems, and we knew she heard every word we said. She'd say, children, this old world is full of scratches, and in your life you're bound to have a few. I guess that's why the good Lord gave us patches, so we can start each day out feeling new. Yeah, she was so in love for the family. She was so in love, she took a little extra time, looking forward to a bountiful harvest, like a good mama does. She was so in love. Yeah, they were so in love for the family. They were so in love, they took a little extra time, looking forward to a bountiful harvest. They took good care of us, they were so in love. Yeah, they did it all for us, they were so in love. bought a beautiful diamond ring. I offered it to the sweetest thing I know, and she said she would take it. We started making some wedding plans. She looked at me and she took my hand and said, "Do you think we can make it?" I said, "My granddad's still in love with my grandma." I said, "My dad still thinks my mom's the sweetest thing he ever saw." You see, I come from a long line of love. When the times get hard, we don't give up. Forever's in my heart and in my blood. You see, I come from a long line of love. Years went by and we had a son. Now he thinks that he's found the one for him, and they're planning a wedding. He called me up on the phone today just to see what I had to say to him. And did I think he was ready? I said what his grandfather used to say to me. It's been handed down for ages, it runs in the family. Son, you come from a long line of love. When the times get hard, you won't give up. Forever's in your heart and in your blood. Son, you come from a long line of love. Yes, you come from a long line of love. How much do I owe you? Said the husband to his wife, for standing beside me through the hard years of my life. Shall I bring you diamonds? Shall I buy you furs? Say the word and it's yours. And his wife said, I won't take less than your love, sweet love. No, I won't take less than your love. All the riches of this world could never be enough, and I won't take less than your love.
Well, how much do I owe you? To the mother said the son, for all that you have taught me in the days when I was young. Shall I bring expensive blankets to cast upon your bed, and a pillow for to rest your weary head? And the mother said, I won't take less than your love, sweet love. No, I won't take less than your love. All the comforts of this world could never be enough, and I won't take less than your love.
How much do I owe you? Said the man to his Lord, for giving me this day and all the days that's gone before. Shall I build a temple? Shall I make a sacrifice? Tell me, Lord, and I will pay the price. And the Lord said, I won't take less than your love, sweet love. No, I won't take less than your love. All the treasures of this world could never be enough, and I won't take less than your love. Oh no, I won't take less than your love. To the city, works extra hard all day. He finishes up early so he can get away. 'Cause there's a blue-eyed kid on second base, wants Dad to watch him play. Daddy knows he's waiting, so he hurries on his way. 'Cause you know heroes come in every shape and size, making special sacrifices for others in their lives. No one gives them medals, the world don't know their names, but in someone's eyes, they're heroes just the same. Crying baby in the hours before dawn. She whispers words of hope to help her husband to hold on. She takes time with the children, making sure they know she cares. She's more than just a mama, she's the answer to their prayers. 'Cause you know heroes come in every shape and size, making special sacrifices for others in their lives. No one gives them medals, the world don't know their names, but in someone's eyes, they're heroes just the same. Don't pretend to know you, but I'll bet it's safe to say there's someone out there somewhere looking up to you today. And they see everything you do except for your mistakes. You may not think you measure up, but you got all it takes. You know heroes come in every shape and size, making special sacrifices for others in their lives. No one gives them medals, the world don't know their names, but in someone's eyes, they're heroes just the same. No one gives them medals, the world don't know their names, but in someone's eyes, they're heroes just the same. Yeah, in someone's eyes, they're heroes just the same. special kind of hero. No ordinary hero. Talking about a hero. Special kind of hero.
All right, finish up. Let's go, pal. You ready? You get our Sam? Hold it right here. Hands. Baby.
Honey,
All right, you're
you're
clean.
not gonna forget to talk to Dennis today about the foreman thing?
Lunch?
His mama and his daddy were very poor, and they never went to school. Billy followed in their footsteps like a lot of children do. He had to get a job to help pay the bills, so his younger brother Ben might go to school and learn to read and write, and maybe he could teach all of them. But Billy can't read. No, Billy can't read. But he gives 200% for the minimum wage that he receives. Sometimes he pretends like he can as he looks, and he laughs at the pictures in the funny books. But it really ain't funny, you see, that Billy can't read. Then the boss man came around, talked to Billy one day. He said, now Billy, you're the hardest worker I've got, and you sure deserve more pay. But the boss at the top says I have to give every form on a written test. Well, Billy hung his head 'cause he knew right then he'd always have to settle for less. 'Cause Billy can't read.
Son, your dad can't read.
No, Billy can't
But I'm
read.
going to school to learn to read, just like you.
But he gives 200% for the minimum wage that he receives.
Listen, I know it's hard, but you just have to.
It's embarrassing. That's what it is. Wipe the milk off the napkin. Let's go.
Hey, your books!
Pictures in the funny books, but it really ain't funny, you see, that Billy can't read. Little Ben never took for granted all of his brother Billy's sacrifice. Every night while the family slept, they would sit up late by that old lamplight, sounding out the A's and the E's and the I's and the O's and U's. Now he's reading everything from the cereal box to the Bible 3 times through. 'Cause Billy can read. Yeah, Billy can read. And now the rest of his life will be different because of the special gift he received. Now he don't have to act like he's laughing as he looks at the silly pictures in those funny books. They're as funny as they can be now that Billy can read. Yeah, his life is much better, you see, now that Billy can read.
I feel proud that I am learning.
I can read the Bible.
Write a letter.
Fill in a job application.
Even help my children.
It's okay not be able to read and write very well.
But do something about it.
You don't have to be afraid if you can't read and write.
Now, isn't it great that Billy can learn to read? If you know someone who would like to learn to read, call the National Literacy Hotline at 1-800-228-8813.
liquor to like her. That's why I drink all the time. Takes a whole lot of liquor to like her, but when I'm liquored up, I like her just fine. She wants to tell me where to go, tell me what to do, tell me what to eat and how loud I can chew. She even wants to tell me what thoughts I ought to think. It used to drive me crazy till it drove me to drink. It takes a whole lot of liquor to like her. That's why I drink all the time. It takes a whole lot of liquor to like her, but when I'm liquored up, I like her just fine. Well, she's such a pretty thing, you think she's heaven sent, but she's a quarrelsome kind.